Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Way Back Movies, your source for everything movie related. Got another video for you. This time it is going to be a collection update for everything I got the second week of March 2021. Hey, thanks for checking the video out. If you are new to the channel, please think about hitting that like and subscribe button. Try to put out videos at least 2 to 3 times a week on various movie related topics. This one in particular is going to be a collection update. This is everything I've gotten for the second week of March 2021. It's going to be, I think, like 1 or 2 things from Walmart. I picked up some of the new releases from Amazon, and then I had ordered from Hamilton Book, and that arrived pretty quickly, so that actually came in this week too. So let's get to it. This first one is something I picked up at Walmart. I had a free subscription to HBO Max a while back, and I think it was like the first 2 or 3 episodes. It's a 5-episode miniseries. It is Chernobyl. This is the DVD version because it was only $10 at Walmart. Like I said, I'd seen like the first, I think, 2 or 3 of these, and then my free subscription ran out. And I really don't want to buy HBO Max, and I didn't want to drop, because I think they have this on Blu-ray and 4K, but I didn't want to drop like the $30, $40 for a 5-episode miniseries. So I saw this for $10 at Walmart, decided just to pick this guy up, figured I'd check it out. But it was a cool show, at least for the first few episodes I'd seen. I just need to finish it up. This next one is going to be, I think this is the only 4K I picked up. I actually ordered this off of Amazon a while ago. It just took forever to get here. And that is The Prestige. I remember seeing this when it came out, but I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen it since, but it was always, I remember it being a real cool movie. And this was actually on sale. I noticed on Bluray.com that this went on sale on Amazon, so I figured I'd finally pick it up. It took like, I want to say about 2 or 3 weeks to actually arrive, but glad I have it. No slipcover, unfortunately, but that's okay. Move some of the stuff over here. All right, this next one I picked up. I'd actually seen this at Walmart, which was kind of surprising. But I've obviously, seen it online as well. It's the set that I've been thinking about picking up for a while now. Hadn't decided to get it, but finally, I think it was like $32 off of Amazon. So I said, what the hell, I'm finally going to pick it up. And that is the Omen collection. This is is it 5 movies? Yeah, 5 movies. You get Omen, Omen 2, Final Conflict, Omen 4, The Awakening, and The Omen, which I think is is a remake they did. I'm pretty sure I saw the remake. I think I may have seen the first one, Omen, but I know I haven't seen 2, 3, or 4. But I always wanted to check this out. This is this is done by Scream Factory. Like I said, you get a nice little set here. I think it was like $30, $32 off of Amazon. So finally decided to pick that one up. Interested in checking out all of those, except the remake. From what I remember, I don't think the remake was very good, but at least I'll have the others. This next set is everything that came out. It was all the new releases for this past week. Some of these I've seen, some were blind buys. This one was a blind buy. I hadn't actually heard about it until I saw that it was available, looked up the trailer, looked pretty interesting. It's got Will Wheaton in it, and it is a Blu-ray edition of Rent-A-Pal. Takes place, it says, in the 1990, back in those old like video dating, before obviously you did online dating, there was video dating, if you're old enough to remember that. So this guy, I guess he decides he's gonna look for a date on there, and he somehow comes across Will Wheaton. It's kind of like a creepy, I think, psychological thriller type movie. Like I said, I hadn't heard of it until I looked up the trailer. It looked pretty cool, so decided to pick that guy up. This next one, I had actually was looking to buy the first one a while back, and then I saw that this was coming out as a 2-pack, so I decided just to wait and get this. And that is My Girl and My Girl 2. Part 2 is okay. I really prefer the first one. Like I said, I've been looking to get it, and when I saw this was, getting the 2-pack, and I think this was only like $15 for both. So I decided just to go ahead and get that. First one, like I said, is kind of a classic for me. I remember seeing it a bunch of times. Macaulay Culkin, fresh off his Home Alone success there. And then Anna Klumsky is in that. And then Anna Klumsky and Austin O'Brien is in My Girl 2. If you've seen the first one, you know why Macaulay Culkin is not in the second one. But both of them pretty good movies. First one definitely better than the second. So glad I was able to get that. These next few are part of that Mill Creek releases that they do that kind of are like VHS tape looking things. So if you're an older person that remembers going to the video store, these are kind of cool. At least I think they're pretty cool. First one I picked up is Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. I don't think I've ever actually seen this one. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't. But I mean, Sylvester Stallone is in it. I mean, he's not exactly big on comedy. Loved Estelle Getty and the Golden Girls. If you didn't know, that's Sophia from the Golden Girls. I don't even know if she really made many movies other than this one, or if any other than this one. So it's kind of like, I think this is, yeah, obviously his mother, and then him, he's supposed to be a cop, and you know, it's almost like a buddy cop, but with son and mom type thing. Like I said, you get the kind of the cool VHS. You see that? These are these cases you get from Mill Creek. It actually looks different on the inside. So actually, this is just kind of a whole different. The slipcover is completely different, but you get that on there, which I think is pretty cool. You know, you've got the regular, like I said, you got the regular spine there. Then, whoa, I almost dropped it. This one looks like if you were pulling the video out of it. So I always think these are cool. Wanted to check out this movie. And plus they're cheap. I mean, these are like $8, I think, when they come out on Amazon. So not too bad, not too bad. This next one is also Mill Creek. I know I haven't seen this one. I actually had to look up the trailer for this because I didn't even know it was a thing. But it looked okay. I'm a big baseball fan. It is John Goodman in The Babe. Like I said, another Mill Creek one with the VHS type cover. Haven't seen it before. Like I said, it's got John Goodman and it's got Kelly McGillis from Top Gun. So definitely interested to check that out. It's obviously about Babe Ruth. And like I said, I'm a pretty big baseball fan, so I'd be interested to check that one out. The next one I have not seen as well. Another of the Mill Creek VHS ones, and that one is Gold Diggers. This one has Christina Ricci, and you know, when I saw this, I looked on Blu-ray.com and I saw that this was coming out, and this is probably the view I saw it from. I thought it was Christina Ricci and the kid from Home Alone. I can't remember his name. I think the younger one, not the older one. I totally thought that was him here, but it's Anna Klumsky. So now I feel bad. I thought that was a little boy from a distance. It looks like it's kind of from what I looked up, basically Christina Ricci moves to a new town, and Anna Klumsky's kind of the girl that nobody likes. They say stay away from her, and they of course become friends. And I think there's some kind of adventure type thing. It's almost like an Indiana Jones or that type of thing, but children style, maybe Goonies-ish, but just with the two of them. So like I said, it was $8. I figured I'd give that one a shot. This next one, the final of the Mill Creeks I got. I know I've seen this, but it was so long ago, I, for the life of me, couldn't remember basically any of it. And that is Sigourney Weaver in Gorillas in the Mist. And this is the true life story of, what's her name? Of Diane Fossey. Like I think she goes into Africa, and then like studies these gorillas, almost become, you know, just I think it was something about poaching or something like that she went there to try to stop, and, you know, she studied them and, you know, basically just kind of lived in their habitat for the longest time. So I remember it was a really good movie, but I don't actually remember any of it, but I know I did enjoy it. So once again, it's another one of the Mill Creek VHS style ones. It's only $8, so pick that one up as well. I think this is the last one I got from Amazon, just because I'm trying to complete the series, and that is the 5th season of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray. I had 1 through 4, and then I had 7 and 8, so I was missing 5 and 6. So now I got 5, so all I have to do is pick up 6, and I'll finally have the complete series of Game of Thrones. So grab that one as well. Wasn't really on sale or anything. I just finally decided to buy it just because I really want to complete that series. This next one, I think, yeah, the rest of these are all going to be stuff I got from Hamilton Book. If you've never heard of Hamilton Book, it's a really cool site. that sells Blu-rays, DVDs, also books as well, obviously. But they've got really good prices on some of these, and some of it's kind of real hard to find stuff. So I did get a few things. The first one I picked up is Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, in Hercules. This is the 3D version, even though I totally don't have a 3D player. It does come with the Blu-ray though copy, so you get the 3D and the Blu-ray. So one of these days I'm thinking about picking up a Blu-ray or a 3D, probably projector, because if I get the player, I would probably have to buy the TV if I don't get the projector. So one of these days I'm going to check out 3D at home. But this was fairly cheap on there. I think it was $5, and you actually also get the Blu-ray copy. So even if I never get 3D, still have the Blu-ray. Not the best movie in the world, but it wasn't too bad. This next one I think was also $5. It's like 5 or 7. And I thought it was a really good deal considering it's a steelbook. It is The Return of the Living Dead. Like I said, that's the steelbook. I think it's a pretty cool looking steelbook there. So yeah, it's just is this the Blu-ray copy? Yeah, just the Blu-ray, no DVD. I don't even think there's a digital code, but, I think I've seen this. I totally can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. It's hard to remember. There's so many Night of the Living Dead, so many zombie movies that, for me, they start to kind of run in together, but I'm pretty positive I've already seen this. If not, I'm going to check it out again anyway. Like I said, it's a pretty cool looking steelbook, I think. And it was only $7, so grab that one as well. This next one I got, this was a really good deal. It is the complete series of The King of Queens. And this is the Blu-ray copy. And I think it was like it was between like $30 to $32, which is basically about the same price for the DVD version of King of Queens. And it's not those, if you've seen some of my previous videos, how I rail on some of these complete series and how they're boxed terribly. This one actually has, yeah, that's the right way. It actually has a couple cases inside. So it's not, everything isn't just shoved in. Like I think if you've seen my videos, you've seen some of them just kind of open up at the top and there's literally just like cards inside and the discs are in the card, and it's really crappy. But this is a 20 disc set, so each one of these has got 10 discs. So hopefully they're going to be in pretty good shape. For some reason, the Blu-rays, the Blu-ray cases seem to be a lot, they hold up a little bit better than just the DVD ones. The DVD ones seem to be a lot cheaper. But like I said, this is the Blu-ray edition. It was basically the same price as the DVD, so kind of a no-brainer to go for the Blu-ray version of that. So that is the complete series, 9 seasons, 207 episodes. All right, so picked up that. This next one, I'm a pro wrestling fan, and especially from the 80s. And my favorite manager was Bobby the Brain Heenan. So I saw this on there, had to pick it up. It's a DVD. Basically, it's just a Bobby the Brain Heenan story. I think it's just kind of like a documentary on his career and life. And then it's got some special features and his management and stuff like that. Probably some couple matches and stuff like that. So this was pretty cheap. I think it was like $10. So wanted to add that to the my wrestling collection. So grabbed that one. It's another TV series I picked up off a Hamilton book. I've seen a couple episodes, but didn't really watch it steadily when it came out, so I figured I'd pick this up, give it a shot. I don't, for the life of me, I can't remember how much exactly it was, but I know it wasn't too expensive. It's the first season of Becker. It's got Ted Danson and some other folks in this. Terry Farrell, she was Dax, if you ever watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine. She's in that one. And then some other folks. Either way, I remember, like I said, I've seen a couple episodes. I remember it was okay. I thought I'd pick this up. I know it wasn't more than $10. I know it was at least under $10. But I'd give it a shot and see if it was interesting and worth buying additional seasons of it. So grabbed that one. This next one was pretty cheap also. I never actually did see this. I think I saw the beginning of the first episode part of it. I don't remember. I don't know how many episodes it is. It was a TV miniseries back in the day. It's Stephen King's The Langoliers. I don't think this got very good reviews. It's definitely not like I watched The Stand. I remember when they did the Stand miniseries, and that was really cool. This one I think they did after it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they did this after it, and it just wasn't as successful. I just watched the very beginning of the first part of it. Never did finish it, so it was pretty cheap. I figured I'd give this one a shot. All right, getting down to the end here. This one I was surprised to find on Hamilton Book because it's very hard. I've tried to find this on Amazon. They have some sellers that have it, but it's extremely expensive for different versions of it. It is the original Unsolved Mysteries, and this is UFOs. I know they break these down into like UFOs and, you know, other like various topics as far as Unsolved Mysteries, and then they have different episodes regarding that. But whenever I tried to find this, like I said, on Amazon, some of these are real expensive. Even used are really expensive. So I was really surprised to find this on Hamilton Book. I don't for life of me remember how much I paid for this, but it wasn't too expensive. I remember getting a real good deal. That's why I wanted to pick it up. I'm kind of hoping they come out with more of these off their site. I'm just going to keep looking, but glad I at least was able to get the UFOs, Unsolved Mysteries. And these are the original Robert Stack Unsolved Mysteries. Looks like it's 4-disc. I don't know how many. 4-disc collection. Doesn't really say how many episodes. I guess it's not a full episode. It would be just different parts of different episodes. But 4-disc, so it must be a pretty good collection there. Yeah, just 2 more left. This one I've been looking for a while. I've seen it on Amazon, but I think it was the European version, so I wasn't sure if it was going to play on my player. But I did find this on Hamilton Book, so I went ahead and snagged it. And it's weird. I'll just show it to you. It's the first season of Amazing Stories. And it's weird because if I've looked, like I said, online before, and they have the first season of Amazing Stories, you can see that the background is blue on this. It's like, you know, the whole back portion of it is blue. That, or I guess in the earlier ones, the first season, the back part was red, and the second season was the same color blue. But for some reason, I guess when they re-released it, or when they released it here, the first season is blue. Maybe the second season's red. I don't know. But I remember I haven't seen all of these, but I know I've seen a few of these. This is, I think, a Steven Spielberg produced thing. You know, directed and produced by Steven Spielberg. It's got some pretty big celebrity actors in these. They're basically just, if you've never heard of it, they were episodes, and it was, you know, it was a different story for every episode. I remember watching the one, it was like the Family Dog. It was like an animated cartoon that was kind of vulgar. Like, and this is like before there were, you know, there was the South Parks and Family Guys of the world. Although I think that's on season 2. I don't think it's on this one. But it also had a really cool intro. Love the intro on this thing. But yeah, this was on Hamilton Book. Just the first season. I didn't see the second. I'm hoping they get the second one for that too. But yeah, glad I was at least able to find this one. And this next one was completely blind buy for me. And it's it's the first season. I've never seen any of these episodes, but obviously I've heard of the show. It is the first season of LA Law. Like I said, never seen a single episode. I remember the theme music. I don't know what it's weird. There's so many shows of like the 80s that I could totally identify just by the theme music, even though I never watched a single episode of the show. And this is one of them. Like Hill Street Blues, I think, is another one. But yeah, I've never seen any of these episodes. It looks like, was there 22? Yeah, 22 episodes. This was fairly cheap. Like I said, Hamilton Book. I figured I'd give it a shot and check it out. It's got Corbin Burnson, Jimmy Smits in here, so it's got some pretty big. It's done by Stephen Bochco, who I think did NYPD Blue. So I figured I'd give it a shot and see if it was any good. Like I said, it was fairly cheap on Hamilton Book, so yeah, decided to pick that up as well. So that is it. Next week I've got some stuff coming in already. There's a couple new releases that I decided to go ahead and pick up. It's not going to be as hefty as what I had here. So my next collection update for the 3rd week of March probably isn't going to be too long. Just a few pickups. I know I've got some stuff from Amazon that was kind of backlogged that'll be coming in. And then, like I said, I think I want to say I ordered at least only like 2 or 3 actual new releases. So I'll have that coming in as well. So thanks for checking out the video, and I will see you guys in the next video.